Hi, I'm Anna with Marshall Communications, and today is the perfect time for me to share my absolute favorite brownie recipe. It's Katharine Hepburn's brownies, and it's National Brownie Day, so we're going to get started on these. You need 2 ounces of unsweetened chocolate, like this, and back in the good old days, these used to come in individually wrapped 1 ounce pieces, making it very easy to measure out how much chocolate. Now it's a bar, like 1 whole bar, and so I weighed it to make my life easier. And I'm going to melt the chocolate with a stick of butter, add that to a cup of sugar, mix in 2 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla, only a 1/4 cup of flour, and then a cup of walnuts or pecans if you want those in too. So these brownies end up being barely any flour and mostly just butter, sugar, and chocolate, which makes them super delicious. So I'm gonna get started and I'll show you what we do. So I've melted the butter and the chocolate, and I'm gonna add that to the sugar. You wanna make sure you don't let the butter and chocolate get too hot because you're not tempering the eggs in this recipe, so if you don't just heat it up on the stove until everything's just melted and then quickly take it off, it could become too hot, so then when you add the eggs, they get cooked. So I'm gonna mix this in and then add the vanilla to cool it down a little bit more. 1 teaspoon. I was thinking as I was melting the butter that I should try to brown the butter someday and see if that lends like a new level of amazingness to these, because I love brown butter Rice Krispie treats. Those are amazing. So brown butter seems to make everything kind of better. Okay, I'm just putting in a little tiny pinch of salt, and then we're gonna add the 2 eggs. And I can tell that the chocolate and butter wasn't too hot because the eggs aren't cooking. Now, a 1/4 cup of flour. And once I get the flour mixed in and the nuts mixed in, I have an 8x8, has to be an 8x8, buttered dish. And I put that in my oven that I've preheated to 325 for maybe 40 minutes, and then I'll check it to see if a toothpick comes out clean and I stick it in the center, and if not, I'll do another 5 or 10 minutes. So just keep an eye on it because you don't want to overcook brownies, obviously. That would ruin brownie day. Now that everything's all mixed, I'm gonna pour it into the pan, and then you're done, basically. It's really easy. I mean, I feel like these brownies are just as easy as a very delicious Ghirardelli brownie mix, but these are homemade, which makes them better.